name of Playday, that will shortly start bouncing those shoemakers into default plant spot.
They also have a Lems on the Echo drone. It's a really good UC utility from both teams currently. I kind of like this war of attrition, and Shaiko just likes a war. Kayak can die, as proven on bank here in the opening round. Before he can get a kill and net one of his own, they're going to see if they can try and put the pressure. That means Echo's in a much more powerful position now. Cannot drop the calls at the same time as the plant. Shaiko, he's able to take care of Skitty as well. The drop comes through the hatch. They're looking for the fight on NaVi. Breeday's able to find it with the big, hefty backline of the Chankar. I talked about the shield. There's the bounce of those fires. I said he's mastered before as well. Where he can go. They're just firing across the bow, and I think it's fair to call this a BDS round.
Yeah, this one is confirmed indeed. It's just the fires on the board. Echo came in for a quick stun as well. On getting the quad wall open.
Held at bay and waiting. Yeah, this is it. Alams, he's playing a patient game here at the top of square, and oh, he is almost, and he is entirely rewarded for it. Gets rid of one on the window. Will he go for it? He's able to get the lock in. He's going for the jump as well, Alams! And what a devastating pocket of seconds for NaVi, and it's kind of good. Liquefact puts the end on that because oh, that was a destruction on square.
It's going to be easy to trick out if he has the right rhythm here. Liquefact coming up, spots ahead, finds it as well. Beautifully taken off leader. It's going to be an entry kill again, and now NaVi, well, they just have to repel in because that's all they really have.
I mean, that's it. They're going to see if they can try and move on the back of the smoke. The smoke canister of their own goes against them. Renshiro swings out, gets dropped, but he's the only person they've been able to kill twice over the 2 rounds outside of this one now. Breedday and Liquefact are going to be picked up either side. Lemstar's getting 2 more at the top of the lobby stairs, swinging their way around. The kit is cold, 30 seconds. Shaiko's able to get one on the back end. Lems clips the wing of the last, and BDS hold on 3 rounds in a row.
Proper lock off there for BDS, and here.
I mean, you could see he wanted to try and put that pressure around. The flashes to the back line. Liquefact pulls back. He doesn't want to get caught out in the attack itself. There's a C4 that's thrown just to stop any approach. They go for the drop down on the back, and it's Renshiro that wins out against NaVi. Kayak suffering inside as well. Tep's got to make a move, but Skitty's going to see if he can plant just behind the chassis itself. Do they know? Oh, that one is just going to kick him over the top, and Shaiko gets the end result of it. Leader with a quick double. Round on the swing of white, but it's Playday and Shaiko to get the last little bits of a connection. BDS, they weighed up where things were coming from, and they just had that one extra step. Can pull away from them. They're going to have to make it, though. And that's where the Habana is likely heading, just to apply some pressure here onto the back end, get these important parts popped open. Skitty finds Liquefact. In the meantime, they've got the body advantage for, I think, the first time this whole game, as the pressure's going to start to swing round. There's nobody quite revealed from that position yet. 15 seconds, still above with the kit itself. NaVi's going to have to go for the drop and needs the pressure to come through. Breedday and Shaiko and Renshiro swing against all of them, and in the blink of an eye, they've lost the man advantage. He's able to get one on the way out the door. He's got to just hold plant, but he can't. BDS 5 in a row. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, that's a big uh-oh coming through.
Too much use out of that throughout the rest of this game. Shaiko suffers in the scrape. Skitty is the one that has to retreat, though, forced back out the door and rotate round, and Kayak does get the kill. Leader's trying to find the plant as well at the same time. They sort of read that the site's clear. BDS, do they have an awareness? There's nobody close enough to stop it as everybody's caught and distracted elsewhere. Very, very well put together there by NaVi. They saw an opportunity. They've seen the hope at being able to clutch a round out here. The first time we've had the kit fully locked, planted on the ground. Alems takes the beepers fight, wins it out. Puts us into a 2 versus 2, but Nath with the vertical control is going to be a very important fight here. Oh, loses it out, but the 1 versus 1 leader. We did a piece about his clutch capabilities. We did a piece about his importance and what he can sort of bring to this team. Liquefact, we've done so many pieces about his ability as a player. He might be out of time to get to the kit. Doesn't matter. NaVi will not suffer the same fate they bestowed last Playday.
They find themselves around. It is a small consolation for
something against the back line. The Echo drone's just going to pop up, make sure nobody's planting closer than the smoke. Alems, he's still holding on. He's gone for a bit of a rotate and a cover here, but Kayak is 1 step and 1 floor above, takes the drop onto the site itself, looks for the fight down onto gold. There's the take. There is the single smoke round on the back end. He's suffering in the meantime. NaVi gets 1. They pulled themselves back in, and it was almost a perfect round, but for 1 dead body NaVi, they get their second. However, 20 seconds-ish, and they've got to start for the push. Dropped instantly onto the hatch. Liquefact tried to find an entry and just found a quick exit there, unfortunately. The fight over the back end, Alems gets the lockdown on the stairs, and Playday is going to do what he does, which is try and stick the kit. The Echo drone, I think, is making its way over. There it is. There's the reveal. There's the player. There's the catch on the drone. And, well, still down on the ground. Playday just going to double it down and see if he can make the second one stick. Teb, with the rotation, he's going to see if he can try and find a fight, but he can't quite get the angle of it. And now the two remaining players have to battle their way back up a well sort of echoed stair set. There's a player up on the top. They don't know. They almost lose out both. It might look that way. Teb has to pull himself a little bit further back. All of the BDS players are aware now of this final position. They know he's got nowhere to go but out and to map point. Maybe just try and drive themselves past the site, but it's so risky. The adaptations here that have come from the sides of NaVi are entirely shutting down the approach BDS wanted to make before. So, crouch walk into sight, take the fight onto the man who's dropped down the hatch, but blinded a little bit as well. Skiddy tucked in the little box here, caught in a bit of a bad situation. Teb's about to be under a bit of pressure from Alems on the back end. Likifak is watching the hatch from underneath. Nath and Likifak find one apiece, but Skiddy gone in the core, and now they can get themselves stuck in on square a little bit more. It is just Teb, but he gets one great spray through there onto the site itself. The kick goes cold. There's a rotate coming onto the stair set. They know where he is. Oh, Teb does that though. Pulls one back, pre-fires this player coming up. There's a call there on the rotation. Likifak's just going to go for the blind. 2 versus 1, barely any health. Well, they know where he is, and they know now that they can put it into the post plant. Makes things a lot trickier, a lot riskier. They're not quite close enough to get caught out by that. He's trying to battle his way through onto what is generally a locked site here. The long-range angles aren't going to work too well with an MPX and barely any health. He's going to have to be a bit scrappy, and he's able to find a triple. Only one left. Alems got the kit down, needs to get this. Teb, the Eternal, down as well. Pre-firing all the angles. Alems is waiting so patiently for that. BDS 7-2.
Well done by BDS there. In that last round started to look a bit shaky as Teb managed to find kill after kill after kill. But BDS at least managed to play around the information they had well. Isolate where the player was, quickly go for that plant.